but it's never enough. Okay.
I'm just thinking,
Watson
There's a
would be
whole-
the best rogue.
I'm just thinking a whole team of grass in a ghost gym.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know, kind of like a poison team in the psychic gym and then a psychic in the poison gym. What?
Ironic banana, if anyone.
Fucking Pokemon. I think they
That
got
would
things
be
confused.
trolling the players so much.
They send out the game. It's like, oh wait, those sprites are supposed to be on the opposite things? Oh.
Just trolling us.
Like,
That's like 20 separate
Jim,
sprites. I'm
how about
fucking those back.
Gyarados?
What?
Nothing. Stupid. Just a bunch of stupid. I don't understand that though. Like, if there's a fire gym, for instance, why don't you just give the fire type gym leader like a water type or something to take out rock and ground? I mean,
Well,
why not?
because they wanted to make it. I don't know, because gyms are supposed to be type of gyms, so they're supposed to only use one type. I don't understand it.
It's supposed to, so that way when you guys go after the Elite Four and the champion.
Well, in the Pokemon universe, logically, that's what you do.
Well, think of it. What it does in the game is it slowly teaches you which Pokemon are effective against what, so that way you have one of each type of Pokemon on your team.
I know.
So that way when you go to fight the champion, at the end, you'll have things that are effective against it, therefore the game feels like it teaches you something.
Unless you're playing third gen, in which case the champion is like a single type.
Yeah.
Or fifth.
Yeah, but the
Or
champion in that
Well,
game is kind
wasn't Lance just an all dragon type?
What?
Lance isn't champion though.
What? Lance is champion in second gen.
Yeah.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
No, he isn't.
He's
Second
the
gen.
champion of second gen.
Red's
First gen is
champion.
your rival. Second gen, he's the champion.
Second gen, it's Red.
No.
Yes.
Red is like the extra final boss, but the champion of the Elite Four is Lance.
Yeah.
Well, then you can say that the guy from third gen isn't the champion because you have to go out of your way in order to go fight him.
What guy in third gen?
Steven
Steven.
Stone.
Steven's all steel type, and you have to go out of your way in order to fight him.
In the Elite Four, Steven is the champion unless you're playing Emerald, in which case Wallace is the champion, and Steven is just elsewhere entirely.
Well, I played the one with Wallace.
Yeah, that's
He has a fucking Wailord.
What?
He has a Wailord.
Yeah, he does. That way.
I don't know.
Really easy.
Maybe they forgot that whole plot. Like they're like, oh, okay, this is that way it teaches you that, and then they release second game. They're like,
And
let's give them all one type.
And fifth gen, the leader is Dragon type. Actually,
Yeah,
the first leader
the-
is Fire type. Second leader.
It feels like the leader usually has like dragons.
Fourth gen, it's mixed.
Yeah, fourth gen and first gen are the only ones where
Did it right.
is like mixed. Third gen had absolutely nothing of the sort. Second gen had red. Ostensibly, fifth gen had the first half of fifth gen had Cynthia you could go and fight, which was mixed.
Hell,
The
I have
second
no clue.
half was like everyone ever in all the Pokemon games.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Well, in Black 2 and White 2, you can go back and face like almost every single gym leader and champion, an Elite Four member, entirely in the whole.
You can fight Red.
Yeah, I think you can fight Red again.
Wow.
Like everyone.
Yes, you can.
I think there's like there's like 3 or 4 gym leaders from the entire franchise you can't fight, and there's one champion that's missing, but other than that, everyone's there.
Copyright can't use.
What?
Damn it. Copyright can't use. Damn it.
Basically. Like, yeah, Game Freak didn't design this one. Game Freak CEO's daughter did. I guess she owns the copyright for it. What a shame. I can't believe it.
I came up with the design for these 3. You're screwed.
Basically.
Either give me lots of money or don't use them. Fine, we won't give you money because we're cheapskates.
Give me lots of money or pay me 50% royalties per sale.
No, we just won't use them. Just don't take our money.
No, too late. You have no choice.
Damn it.
You already sold your soul to me. Actually, I stole them, but same diff.
Okay.
Anyway,
They need a game where which you can actually play as the rival character. I mean, I guess they did it in third gen, but I don't think that counts.
What do you mean?
Third gen, the rival is the opposite person.
Rather, what do you mean by play as the rival?
I want to play as the rival. I want to play as Gary fucking Oak.
That was first gen.
Oh, yeah.
First gen was its own thing because it didn't have the female player.
I want to play as that one douchey kid who's the son of, what's his face? I should know this. I play second and first gen like all the goddamn time.
Gary Oak's son. I don't know who Gary Oak's son of, but he's the grandson of
Professor Oak. We don't actually know who Gary's parents are. I think.
Well, Gary's supposed to be blue, or was it green? I can't remember.
I think.
Blue.
I think in the anime, Gary's parents, but in the game, Blue doesn't have. Well, he has a mother.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I thought it was a sister.
Sister, it's sister, because you get the map from the sister.
Yeah.
He has a mother too. You meet her in there, I think.
No, it's just a sister.
I must be thinking of a different generation then.
You're probably thinking the remake of
third gen.
No, remake of Legion Fire Red only has a sister in it, not the mom.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably thinking something else.
Well, whatever.
You might be thinking third gen for no reason, because there's only a.
And that was the first gen he played, so you'd automatically think that one.
Possibly.
Third gen is my generation.
Yeah. Well, no. In second gen, the rival is the son of the Elite Four leader. Damn it, Giovanni. There we go.
What?
Yeah.
No.
In second gen.
In second
the
gen,
rival,
the dude with the red hair, is the son of Giovanni.
Since when was that a thing?
Since always.
I didn't know this.
Since the first. That's second. Since the first release of second gen, and then the second release of second gen hinted more towards it.
Really?
Yeah, if you did the extra event Celebi thing.
Like I had access to that.
Yeah, neither did I.
That's weird.
But I know about it.
Curious. I was actually completely unaware.
I know Pokemans.
Yeah, his name's Silver.
Mm-hmm. Silver's the rival.
He's the son of Team Rocket Boss Giovanni, yeah.
Booyah! I know Pokemans, at least first and second gen.
Yeah, I know third gen.
Okay.
The third gen is the best. And I will assert this till I am dead. Because it is true.
Third gen is not the best. All I have to do is just get electric type from any gen and I can win the whole game.
Okay, objectively speaking, second gen is probably the best generation.
Second gen is my favorite. It did things right. It added a fairly good number of Pokemon, and it feels right. It added it added things that it needed to. It took away things that needed to be taken away.
New types.
And then the game flowed better. It's larger. Well, okay, kinda. Except it takes first gen and adds it to its map. That's the only downside I can think of the game.
Is that the only Pokemon game that had 2 regions? How is that a downside?
No, the fact that the other region that has is first gen, which you just played.
No, you didn't just play it. There's like a 3-year gap between them.
I'm saying if I just played first gen and I'm gonna play second gen, I don't want to play through first gen again. It's different, sure, but
you don't have to though. Like it's completely optional.
It was called Blue-O, but in Japanese it's called Green Okido.
Why would you name your kid Blue?
Same reason the neighbors named their kid Red. I'm going
to name them Mauve Clifton. This is a good idea.
Mauve?
Yeah, it was interesting. In Japanese, green was named Blue, and Blue was named Green.
Yeah. That's the only confusing part. If you ever read the American translated manga, he's called Blue in the beginning, but then once you get near the end, they start calling him Green. It's like, what the fuck? I'm reading it, it's like Green. It's like, Green isn't in this frame.
Yeah.
Green isn't in the next, 10 frames.
Yeah, see, that's my trouble, because I remember that Green was a girl, but they also called Blue Green. It's like, what?
Well, once they get to Moss Deep City, I think it is. I can't remember which city it is.
Moss Deep is third gen.
Never mind. What the hell am I thinking? It's the city that's in the middle of first gen.
Celadon?
Yeah, that's it. They get to Celadon and they can't enter it, and that's when all three of them meet up.
You
And that's
sure?
when they change. Yes, I read it recently,
Oh, do you guys
and
see
that's
the
when they
new
change his
one?
name.
Pokemon Burst or something like that.
Mm.
Sapling?
There's this new manga of Pokemon. It's like Pokemon Burst, something like that. They fuse with the Pokemon.
That sounds lame already.
It's like how
Well,
they...
the main
they
character
butchered
has
Digimon.
Kyurem right from the beginning.
What?
It was weird. It was interesting. I've only read the first.
Wait, isn't that a legendary Pokemon?
Yeah, Legendary Dragon Ice from Unova.
What Pokemon? What'd you say?
My starter is a legendary.
No, the thing was that the Pokemon he fuses with, they aren't actual Pokemon. They're like this cube thing of the Pokemon.
Okay, dude, this already sounds really lame.
It was weird.
It sounds like
Don't
the way
they-
they butchered the Digimon franchise.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they do that in Digimon also?
So in
Yeah, it's just
Digimon-
that in Digimon it was used to Digivolve. When they fuse, they
Digimon-
Digivolve, but in Pokemon they actually fuse.
Yeah, in
And
Digimon they
They
didn't
become
they
hybrid.
fuse with anything, they just became Digimon.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And
Well,
this-
no, there was Digimon, and then there was the first Digimon form, and then the second Digimon form. I think they had to fuse to become the third form.
Nope.
No?
It was the fourth form.
Nope. They didn't fuse with Digimon ever. It just came a point when they just
No, it
decided
depends on which
Humans
season
into
you're talking about.
In one of the seasons, they fused with Digimon.
You
I
know,
know this because that's when I started
In
watching
Tamers,
Digimon.
Tamers,
when I quit.
they would fuse with their Pokemon to get them to like the champion level or something, whatever the one the highest
I
called.
just
don't
said
know what the
Pokemon.
hell you're talking about, but okay.
Digimon Tamers.
Yeah,
It's-
dude, that was weird.
Well,
that was-
then again, I gave up on Digimon when the humans started turning into Digimon.
That would be
Which was
Frontier.
That
That'd
was
be
like
Frontier.
the fourth season or something like that.
I don't know, but
Started doing
Tamers was
before.
Tamers was third season, I think, and Frontier was fourth. Frontier
Dude.
was weird because they took the souls of the Digimon champions and became them. It was weird. And then they
Dude. Japanese and their TV shows based off of games, or games that are based off of TV shows.
I
Yeah,
made a game based off of a TV show, based off of a game, based off of a TV show, based off of a movie, based off of a book written in the 14th century.
Fucking exactly. You got Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Yu-Gi-Oh! A game first? It was a game first, right?
It was a
Yu-Gi-Oh was
Game.
it was a game.
It was the card game first.
Then they
Then
made
it's
the TV.
TV show.
Yeah, because they named the main character Yugi, and they went Yu-Gi-Oh when he became this older version
Later.
Pharaoh thing.
Not even older version. It's like when Yugi
It was when he
became
activated
possessed by Yu-Gi-Oh!
He basically just like his balls just dropped, and then they went
His
back.
hormones exploded, and then he took on the form of some dead pharaoh.
Yeah.
and the dead Pharaoh's spirit comes back and takes over him.
He's just like Yu-Gi-Oh!
I love how his voice just like drops 3 octaves.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Seth Green, isn't it? Is the voice actor?
I don't
I
know.
I'm pretty positive
I
it's
don't-
Seth Green, which is hilarious.
It was always funnier to me that his friends never ever commented on it. On
They
how
never,
he just
they
turned
never
into this.
questioned it, and they never questioned why they were friends with such a small kid.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's so
It's like you got all these old teenage 20-year-olds and this kid.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this. So give me a second, guys.
oh, okay.